All right, guys, welcome back. Going into another hour of RollPlay Swan Song. Adam, what's going on?
Well, don't ask me, man. Ask Geoff. Mr. Zakarian, what's the plan, my friend?
So we kind of, as I say, follow me, I kind of stop and say, let me explain. We should do this simultaneously. We can frag one of them. Are you familiar with the term, Mr. Higgins?
I'm like down. I found some food somewhere. I'm just doing that. I look up. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Well, I mean, you want to kill him that quick?
Yep. Just roll a grenade in there. You're right. We should probably keep one alive. I'll handle Mr. Valentine or whatever his name is, and then we should secure but capture the female and interrogate her for the real answers.
All right.
Helena does seem like the weakest link.
I've heard of that. Do you hear? Do you want to do the rolling? And I like hand you a frag grenade from my.
Oh no! It has to happen simultaneously. We'll do it over comms, but you and Victor can go do the frag, and then I will take Piani to handle the other one.
Okay.
Piani, is there any way to shut down the security system or overload it or something so they can't detect us doing this?
I mean, based off of what I found, did I see any sort of security protocols?
I mean, there's that camera.
Yeah, there's a
Maybe
camera
they have
and
other stuff.
There's a camera and a gun turret. But no, I mean, you weren't looking for the security systems.
I mean, I can give it a shot. I could fucking try.
Okay. How about over comm? You go attempt to disable the security, and whether it goes through or not, great. But if it doesn't, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. If it does, then we'll do it under the cover of stealth.
Okay.
Stack the odds in our favor.
Yeah, that would be the goal, Victor. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's go.
Cook with a little extra salt, you know.
Nope, not that one. We just like keep heading off down the hall to do our thing.
Higgs.
Okay, so what's describe to me the plan and what everybody is doing within said plan.
Piani is going to go attempt to shut down the security, and she's going to be in comm contact with us to let us know if that happens.
Okay.
If successful, we'll emerge from the room, set up to have Victor and Mr. Higgins outside the door of Nick Heel, or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to roll a grenade in his room, and I'm going to have some alone time with Mr. Valentine.
Okay.
At the same time.
So now you guys don't know anything about the rest of the ship, right? So there's just this hallway that they've all gone down now. You don't know anything like what's down there. You don't know where their rooms are, what other facilities
I guess
there
we
might
would instruct Piani to check the schematics for that kind of thing. Like she's going to go to a comm and get us intel basically on this.
Okay. All right. So Piani, I mean, you gained access. You got a backdoor into the computer system already. So what are you looking for?
Is there any CCTV footage? Like, is anything recorded where I could maybe see where each of them went down this hallway?
So you want to access just the general like security cameras in the ship?
Well, right. I mean, if we have no idea where they're at, and all the doors or all the all the rooms were generally unmarked. Like, I seriously doubt it's gonna have their fucking names.
That's right. Yeah.
In the database.
So you can pull up a couple of cameras. There's the camera, like main entrance. There's that camera with a gun turret, like the guiding camera for the turret. There's another one in a hallway that seems to be like around the corner where they went. And then there's a third camera, and you don't know where it is. It says cargo hold, but you don't know where the cargo hold is in relation. But the cargo hold's up like a night vision camera because there's no lights on in there. The floor of the cargo hold, like there's no cargo. It's a big empty room. The floor is just a big ass hole that goes down into the ground under the ship, under the base.
Okay. So I relay that over in comms, and then I mean, I assume that if I'm looking at all this, I can also just shut it down if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can shut it down if you want me to. You just give me the fucking signal.
What is our signal?
We're on comms, guys. You can just kind of say it.
All right. It is the word. Let's go. Operate.
Before I leave Sicarian's presence, can I just pass him my canteen and say, Sicarian, you know what to do with this?
It like rattles around a little. There's like an angry buzzing noise from inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might help you with what's his face.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
So
Victor.
you guys don't have any idea where they're. They did the second camera, the one that went in the hallway. You said I could tell who went in what door or not.
No, the doors are all closed. It's just like a long hallway with shut doors.
Okay. Do you want me to deactivate security?
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so there's a limited like virtual intelligence or whatever that you like access the security system and a little like clippy kind of thing comes up and it's like it looks like you're trying to shut down the security. Are you sure you want to do this?
Does it have like a smiley happy face on it right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a little like a little missile or something with like a smiley face.
Yes.
All right, it's like, are you really sure shutting down security is not a good idea?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Have a good night. And it like the little missile goes like like flies off the screen. And then yeah, the camera. Are you shutting down the cameras too, or just the the gun turret? You want to shut all the cameras off?
No, I'll leave the cameras on. But if there's any recording, I want to shut that off.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So it ceases recording. The turret stops moving. The security system is basically in standby mode.
Okay. It's down. Make your move.
Okay.
We're on the way.
As they leave, I set down the canteen on the bed behind me, and then I go to the room.
Okay. All right. So where are you going, and what are the other two doing while this is happening?
We're all going to the same hallway, I guess.
Okay. All right. So it's only really wide enough for like one person. So Karen, you're in the front, I assume.
Sure.
Okay, and then Higgs, you're behind him, and then Victor, you're in the back. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So yeah, you go down that hallway that he went down. There's a like a sealed door that opens onto the bridge. Like it just says bridge above it, but it doesn't look like the door's been used in a long time. And then the hallway going to your right is where Piani was looking. There's several doors along the way.
We checked several doors, and I guess since we have no idea, I go, well, we have no idea, so we'll just go ahead and kill the men, try to save the woman for last.
Okay.
If we find one of the rooms, be it Valentine or Nick, he'll just toss a grenade there, close the door, and it should take care of itself.
Will do. Will do.
Okay.
And then we'll find the other one.
All right. So you just want to go up to the first door and
Yep, I just
pull it open. Okay. Now you pull it open. Inside, there's a room just like the one that you're staying in. I mean, minus the flare on the floor. But it's just like an empty bed frame with a mattress that doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. No linens or anything.
Nobody's in there?
No. And that process, you repeat that for the other rooms in this hallway. Like they look like crew quarters, but they're not being used.
Nobody's in these rooms, Adam?
That's right.
Okay.
Every single
It's
one that
almost
he
like-
opens, I'm also
Adam,
like,
I go to the
ready
room that they're
toss
in.
a grenade in.
I'm just,
Nobody knows where they are.
I know, I'm just kidding. They can't hear it, but I sigh inside my suit, I suppose, and I just go towards the bridge, start checking this hall.
Okay.
Motion for them to follow me.
So the bridge, like I said, the bridge is abandoned. There's a layer of dust on everything. There's a plastic sheeting over all the instruments. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been used in like a long time, like since the ship landed, probably.
Okay.
There's a hallway leading off this one that goes to the kitchen, and there's various all the things you'd expect on a ship. There's a med bay, and there's the fusion plant or whatever that used to be the spike drive that's now been retrofitted into the power supply. And these fucking guys are nowhere. The whole ship is just abandoned. And then eventually you get to that cargo hold that is empty, save for the big hole in the floor that just drops down into the rock that the ship is sitting on.
Cool. Piani, did you mention that you were turning off the security system? Did you tell us that?
Yeah.
Did you tell us that there was a clippy that said, "Are you sure that might not be a good idea"?
No.
Damn.
Okay.
I say, Piani, be on alert. They're nowhere on the ship to be found. So I'm gonna need you to pull up security and see if you can check cameras if there's any others or something like that.
Okay. I'll check what I can.
I'm just kind of thinking here. If we shut down security and the VOD are aggressive at night, maybe we want Saeed's ability to come to communicate with them at our disposal.
Now, remember, it's not like he has a superpower that lets him talk to them. He has a device that is experimental, that was supposed to be tested on this planet using the science facility that no longer really exists.
Steven,
Experimental science that will communicate telepathically with every VOD on the planet and have them marching in step behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking if we should, like, you think we can get that device here?
No, I'm just, like, can we touch base with him and see if there's, I mean, like, he was messing with it earlier, right? Like,
the shifty guy that's been lying to us as well. We should ask him to help communicate with the
Victor's all like,
local
abort Operation
carnivorous,
Firestorm.
scary monsters.
Let's go.
no, Operation Firestorm should totally continue on, but, like, if he has some sort of megaphone that can broadcast to the VOD, that might be useful. Okay, let's keep going.
Please do not attack the defenseless people located at these coordinates.
Right, exactly. You understand, Sicarian. Thank you.
We need to locate these 3 people.
Down in the hole.
You think they went down in the hole? What is the hole?
So you're standing right in front of it while you have this conversation. The floor of the cargo hold has been fairly cleanly excavated. Probably from below, there's like, a square hole that's cut out of the floor, and then a tunnel that descends down into the something below the ship.
I shine my suit lights in there. Do I see anything?
There's like a graduated slope. You could like walk down there. And there's a faint, you get a faint waft of, there's a strong smell. It's hard to place. It's kind of acrid, coming from below somewhere.
Should we go down here, guys?
No, I don't believe we should. Fuck that place. Fuck going down there. What?
A faint acrid smell like the creation of blue fever.
Who knows? You're not a nose scientist.
Oh,
damn it!
Waft.
Well, I will be going down there. If anyone else wants to join me, I'd appreciate it. But
I will join you,
Why'd you
Sicarian.
have to say blue fever, Victor? You know that's his trigger word. He gets all fucking.
He's the Marty McFly of blue fever.
Yeah,
I
it's
start
like calling
walking
him a
down
chicken. Now he's got to
Sicarian.
go down there and see what's up.
Okay, so Sicarian, you're going down into the hole. Who else is going?
What is the device for going down into the hole? Like
A slope.
Is
It's
it
just
a slope?
The tunnel is cut on a diagonal angle, so you can just walk down.
Okay. I called or I contact Piani. I'm like, Piani, they want to go down into this hole. You probably should just get up here, then we'll go. Unless you want to stay there and watch on the comm. I don't know what you're doing. Looking at porn, probably. Who the fucking knows?
Don't you think I need to be checking the fucking video cameras?
Do they have cameras down this hole? Is there like, don't look here at this camera marked, or can you?
No, but you said 3 people are missing.
Yeah. They're probably down this hole, you dumbass.
What if they're not?
Well, where the fuck else are they going to be, Piani?
Have we checked the rest of the ship, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
looked
yeah.
everywhere. I had a grenade cooked in my hand. I could have blown my hand off trying to kill his people.
Sure. I'll just route the I'll just route the cameras to my comm pad, and I'll come and meet up with the rest of the party.
Okay.
There you go, Piani.
Why didn't we do
So,
that?
so while you're waiting for Piani, you walk out into the hallway, and there's a loud like banging sound, like not like a gun going off or something, but like a balloon popping, maybe like air being displaced really quickly. And right in front of you, where there was just a second ago nothing, you see Nikhil, like just bang, just like pops into existence in front of you and like lunges to grab you. Can you roll initiative? for me. It's a
Oh.
D8 plus your intelligence or your dex. Man, mind speed.
Wilbur, I fucking hate you, Wilbur.
Okay.
What am I roll?
It's a D8 plus your dex.
D8 plus Dex bonus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 0. Oh wait, no, actually it's
Ooh.
yeah, it is.
8's bad,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah, I think you're. Well, how about my 8, bitch?
Your 8 is not shaped in the way that an 8 is usually shaped.
Fuck.
So so he like pops into existence and like immediately lunges to grab you, and like gets like an arm on you, and suddenly you feel like you're falling, like this like sickening nausea, like the ground is just being pulled out from under you. Your vision gets all blurry. I need you to make a mental effect save, please.
This is a D20.
Yeah, D20
Mental,
and no
12.
modifiers. Yeah, it's just whatever's on your character sheet there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you manage, you recognize, maybe partly consciously, maybe mostly unconsciously, what's happening, and that you're trying to be like unwillingly psychically dragged away from where you are, and you manage to resist. So things are all like blurry and warpy, but you're still here. The effect hasn't taken place. So now you can act. What do you want to do? He's like struggling with you, like he's physically trying to restrain you, but he's also trying to teleport you out of there.
He's trying to teleport me out of there.
Somewhere, yeah.
Well, I mean, can I open comms in this struggle and just be like, fucking yell at Wilbur?
I mean, you have your comm like in your hand. Yeah, you could struggle with him and try to like activate it. You want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you can make an opposed strength roll. So just a D20 plus your strength bonus.
Okay, D20.
Difficulty is 13. Nice.
Boom!
Okay. So what do you want to say to Wilbur?
Fucking Wilbur!
What? I didn't do it.
Fucking right outside the door. He's attacking me right now.
Oh,
He's trying to touch me in places that you wanted to touch me.
we gotta go. He's getting touched in places that I want to touch her.
Okay.
Where Peony works.
Okay. All right. So the ship's not that big on the inside. Most of it's been taken apart and used for other stuff. So it should only take you like a round to get to Peony.
As we're running, I put my gun away and pull out my mono blade.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna write down their initiative here, and everybody else, if you guys can roll initiative 2.
Sure.
What is that? Just a D8?
A D8 plus your dexterity.
Do I re-roll or we already
No,
said?
no.
You want higher,
keep-
right?
Yeah, you want higher. All right. So Securian
4, 4, 3.
and
Or 4, 5, 3. Sorry.
Peony go at the same time,
We all rolled the same number.
and then.
Yeah,
Victor.
just variances.
Oh yeah, wow. All right, so then Victor is next at 4, and Wilbur is 3. Okay. Wilb. Okay. So Nikhil's gonna get one more attempt to teleport Peony out of there. Peony, can you make one more? He's gonna run out of points. Can you make one more attempt to resist? Roll your mental effect save, please. Ooh, not this time. All right.
No.
So I think Securian, you come peeling around the corner, just as the opposite of what happened before. Like there's this like loud like sucking noise as the air that they were occupied becomes empty space and the vacuum pops into itself.
I feel like he hears, I told you! Pop!
There's this vague brogue echoing off the walls. And yeah, they're gone. Like you catch the last glimpse of like the struggle and then they disappear.
So as that happens, I turn on my heel and I sprint towards the hole.
Okay. All right. So the initiative really only mattered to see who was going in what order. Peony, I guess you're still able to like struggle. You pop back, and it's a weird sight. So you're in a chamber of some kind. It's lit by these kind of bulbous yellow like masses kind of hanging from the ceiling. The whole place smells really strongly of like citrus, with some other like kind of garbagey like sub smell, like a kind of sweet smell underneath it. And the cavern itself is mostly empty, but there are a handful of like humanoid figures here. I'd say 4 of them at a first glance. They're probably about 7 feet tall, like really thin and kind of lanky, chitinous. They have insectoid heads with like bitey mandibles and like segmented eyes. And they have like 2 legs and 2 arms, but then also like a separate smaller set of like little like manipulator arms underneath coming out of their chest. One of them has wings and is like probably like a half foot taller than the other ones and a bit bulkier. They're not wearing like clothes or anything, but their carapace is painted with like white and red like markings. And yeah, you pop into the middle of this group, and they immediately like turn and move to like help Nikhil like restrain you. What are you gonna do?
I mean, is there? I assume there's no sort of like vocal communication between these guys.
No.
And do I see any exits?
Yeah. There's a couple of tunnels leading out of this room.
Can I grab a flare?
Yeah, you can try to like wriggle out and grab one. Sure.
I'd like to try to grab a flare and pop it, but hold on to it.
Pop, but do not drop it.
That's right.
All right, make a dexterity roll there, and I'll resist with his. Hasn't got help yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
All right. The dice are saying no to you tonight, I'm afraid. Yeah, no, so you can't get at them. The flares are like knocked to the ground and like they're pinned under you. Yeah, they're like hold you down, and Nikhil is like trying to he's got like zip ties or whatever, and he's trying to like tie your wrist so you can't like get away. And almost like in unison, when they realize that you're like under control, the bugs start like making like this weird atonal humming, like they're all kind of humming off tune, and you feel yourself getting really like super dizzy. Yeah, so make a mental effect save for me, please.
Fuck my life! Holy shit! This is the worst day of fucking Peony's life. Oh yes.
Okay. All right. So you're still resisting, but you're getting like really woozy, and you're like physically being restrained. And while this is happening, like your vision is kind of blurring in and out. And you think that somewhere, like how good is your memory of your mother? Like, was she around when you were like an adult, or?
No, I mean not after a while. Like they all perished, and like when I was basically when I left the planet. So teenage.
Okay, all right. So you're having, maybe like conflicting feelings then. You sense this very like maternal presence from somewhere that's kind of like lulling you to try to like calm you down, and you're like trying to fight it, and it feels like drowning. So in the meantime, Sicarian and Victor and Wilbur, what do you guys gonna run down the hole?
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah.
Okay, so you run into the room, sort of jog down into the tunnel. It's dark, so you only have like Sicarian's shoulder-mounted light, and immediately there are like several branches to the tunnel right when you get in. From where you are, like the tunnel seems natural. Like there's a cave structure. The connecting bit, the ramp, was dug, but everything down here looks it looks like the inside of like an anthill, right? It's like natural kind of twisting tunnels, not like carved by human hands, kind of.
Is there no difference between the two sides?
Not that you can see, no.
Then I just turn and run to the right.
Okay.
I mean, we can't shout and try to see if Peony shouts back.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Do you ask that?
Yeah. I mean, should we make noise, or should we try to? I don't know.
That's a horrific idea, tactically speaking. Just follow me.
Okay.
I like how Sicarian's not enough of a jerk to just be like, that's a terrible idea, you're an idiot. It's like, it's a terrible idea, but like from a tactical perspective.
Yeah.
When he says that, I just turn. I'm just like, yeah, you fucking idiot. Then we just keep going.
Shut up, Higgs. God.
All right.
I have one in tactics, man. I would know that.
Sicarian, make a luck roll for me, please.
What is that?
It's a luck save. It's when you're saving throws.
This is just straight D20 then?
Yeah.
16.
And what's your luck save? Did you get it or not get it?
I'm guessing I got it. Where's the saves, though?
It's in the upper right-hand corner.
Upper right.
You're a warrior.
Mine's a
Like
14.
below
Oh, yeah,
your
so-
ability.
You got it by 3. You're good. Your
But
luck
yeah,
save
but
is-
where? Where?
So in the very upper right, there's
Oh,
skill
luck,
points
luck,
per
luck.
level.
There it is.
Yeah,
1 through 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So so you don't immediately like get lost or whatever. You find a tunnel and you start heading down it. Someone needs to make a navigation roll while you like go through this like maze of tunnels looking for Peony. Either of the other 2 players can do that if you want.
You got it. You got navigation, Higgs?
Yeah, I have a 0.
That's better than I do.
Okay.
Can I help based off of perception?
Yeah, sure. You can. You can roll.
Wait,
you
we
can roll
have a
the help.
I do help.
Okay, so you get an extra +1 Higgs for your navigation.
And navigation's based off what?
It's going to be based on intelligence.
Okay, +1. 5.
Damn it.
Okay.
Reroll that shit, Higgs.
I actually
you
can
can-
re-roll it, yeah.
Yeah, you sure can.
11.
That's way
Yeah.
fucking better.
Okay, so we
Damn.
absolutely know where she.
Yeah, I mean you can figure it out pretty quickly and you don't get lost or anything. Can you Higgs? Can you roll a D4 -1 for me?
Yep. 0.
Nice.
0.
Fucking awesome. Okay. All right. So that means at the beginning of the next round, you'll be in the room where she's by a combination of luck and excellent navigational skill.
Yep.
So
Perception.
yeah.
Victor's just like, shouldn't we go that other way?
So, but yeah, Victor, do you want to do anything, or are you just following these guys?
No,
Like,
I'm
take a gun out,
readying my semi-automatic pistol.
Okay. All right. So Nikhil at this point will use his action to, he restrains you, Peony. You barely like notice it now. You're kind of like in this weird semi-trance state, but you feel a pressure on your wrists, and then like a lessening as Nikhil like takes his knee off your back and stands up.
Thanks.
And you hear like he's vocalizing, like he's making these weird clicking noises. And it sounds like weird to you, like it's again like from a distance sounds like echoes in a wet cave far away. And then the VOD continue their like weird disorientation song on you. Can you make one more mental save for me?
Pass, right?
All right. And your mental save is what, 13 or?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah,
12.
you're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, doing this to a psychic is difficult. Okay, so you're able to fight it off. You manage to pull yourself up out of the cams.
4 hour
On-
limit.
there we go.
They probably won't actually come on. Let me just call you back because it's stupid. So
Okay,
let me just do that 1 sec.
momentary break.
They actually came back on right there. Oh, wait. We'd's got to start the call. Oh, no. You hosted call.
Hang up.
Wait, you got to hang up. Wait, you hanged up?
I know.
I know.
Told me
I
to.
know. Do you know?
I hung
Are we
up.
good?
All right, we're good. As soon as we
Okay.
thing goes away. But yeah, we're good. All right, what are we doing?
Ready to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to pull yourself back to reality. You can still hear the noise, and it's still like this weird clicky like buzzing, and the like. There's several very intense smells at once that are also like messing with your head. But you can act. What do you want to do? You get your hands tied behind your back. You're like face down on the ground,
I mean, I'm bound.
just
and
by the
dizzy.
wrists. Yeah.
Oh, by the wrists.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not, like,
what
hogtied.
actually actions can I take to like try to bolt for the exit?
Yeah, I mean you could still stand. Sure.
Is the exit visible to me?
Yeah, well, you can see. Yeah, you can see like where the walls are, and you can see a dark hole in one of
I
them.
want you to get underneath the bed. Now comes the hard part, Wheat. You're going to be taken.
But don't worry, I have a very specific set of skills. based off of what is happening in the room,
Yeah.
if I was to sort of just observe for a moment, right? Because they think that I am like subdued totally.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I'm fucking making a break for it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you get up and you're just gonna run for the exit.
Yeah.
All right. So Sicarian, you come around a corner. You see this group of 5 insect people and Nikhil, and then you also see Piani running like straight towards you. What do you want to do?
So I see Piani running towards me, and then you said these things behind her.
Yeah, and Nikhil as well.
Who's the closest to me other than Piani?
Other than Piani, one of the random insectoids.
I grab Piani by the shoulder and throw her behind me, and then I level the plasma projector and blast the bug.
Okay. So Piani is still like a significant distance from you. So if you want to run towards her and like push her down, you can do that. But you won't have enough time to shoot, or you can just shoot now.
No, I'll just shoot over her shoulder then.
Okay, you can try not to hit her. Okay. Cool. So
I
go
get
for it.
+3, and what's their armor?
Let me check. 1 second. They're on a different page. Their armor is 4.
So it's +7 total?
Yeah, you need a 20 or better.
21.
Okay, excellent.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
And that's 2d8. Does it do more than that? Is it plus something? It's just straight 2d8, I guess.
Yep.
Alright. Oh my god. 14.
Okay. All right. So the nearest insect, one of the like unwinged ones, you blast it with your plasma projector, and it dies almost instantly. Right, you knock it to the ground. Its chest is a smoking wreck, and as soon as that happens, the other 4. Their song changes very quickly from the weird kind of atonal like choir singing to this high pitched like buzzing. They look like they turn on you, and they look like they're gonna come towards you. Victor, you come running in behind Sicarian. What do you want to do?
Holy shit, they're like the Kepri. I read about this in a book once. I unload with my semi-automatic pistol straight at Mr. Man.
At Nikhil? Okay.
Yeah, Nikhil.
So Nikhil has some armor on, but not much. His armor class is 7.
So it's +7?
Yeah,
+7 plus whatever else you have.
plus your normal, whatever your normal skill is.
And I'm trying to get over 20, right? Because lower
Yeah.
armor is better. Okay, so how do I determine my attack bonus with a weapon?
It's your dex bonus plus. Okay. Do you have projectile weapons at any?
I've got it at a 0. So
okay, so just your dex bonus, and then I think you have a base attack bonus of nothing.
0
so,
as
yeah.
an expert.
That's
Okay. Yep. Cool. Oh my god.
All right. Well, you're lucky there's no critical fails in this.
Yeah, I know.
You shoot Piani in the face. No, you just take some shots. You actually hit one of them, but it just bounces off of. Or actually, you shoot at Nikhil, you miss one, hit one of the bugs, and it bounces off his armor. You can move, like if you want to try and like dive for cover or something, but there isn't really much of it here.
Yeah, dive to the side. Just get out of the way. Try to find some cover.
All right, and then Wilbur, you take up the rear, so you come into the room now, and you see what's going on. You see Piani
Frag them,
running
Wilbur.
towards you.
Or Mr. Higgins.
Ooh, throwing a grenade now would be probably a bad idea because Piani is definitely still within range. Like she's still kind of right in the middle of them.